Hello, everyone, and I hate to inform you guys, but this is going to be the last video for this series. Um, I only have two more chapters, which I'm going to read here in a sec, and then that's going to be the end, unfortunately. Um, I really wish I could have finished this way back when I had all the ideas flowing around in my head. Um, I can't go back into it. At least a few times I've tried, I've just couldn't write anything. I just eventually gave up on it. Um, so that kind of sucks that I gotta leave it pretty much just suddenly. I still hope you guys enjoy listening to it, and yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. Chapter 10. Who? What are you? And how do you know my surname? I shiver, shaking off the water from my cold body. The man waves his hand in the air, and the tree in the middle of the cave begins to contort around itself. The roots snapping from the ground, the tree becomes a solid sphere, and then stretches into a gnarled staff, with intertwining snakes inlaid on the surface. It soars through the air until it reaches the man, then stops and buries its tip in the ground. Man clasps the top firmly and injects it further down, cracking the soil. The cracks started to make shapes, and then words. All of a sudden, I started to see a map take form on the ground in front of me. Only now the map started to materialize three-dimensional forms. Man then takes his other hand and waves toward the pond. Water started to slowly stream into the map, making rivers, lakes, and other bodies of water. The map was reaching completion, and now I could see it was a map of a familiar place full of people and animals roaming around the world. Raziel, he echoes, I have many names in time, but the most recent one I had, before I died, was Mercury. The god of commerce and rhetoric? Bello, recognizing the name from Roman mythology. Yes, he smiles at my unintentional enthusiasm. That was before the fall of my kind. Your kind? Yes, my kind. The ones who came before. Your kind refers to us as gods, but it's just that. But that is because you do not understand what we are. We are not gods. He laughs, an eerily but not harsh crackle that sounded like glass breaking in the distance. We simply came before. Even when we walk the world, humankind struggled to understand our existence. We were just more advanced in time. You may not comprehend us, but you must take note of our warning. I do not think I can grasp what you're saying. It seems so surreal, I sigh frustratingly. It will come clear soon enough, Raziel. I wish to speak to you, but also through you. You are the chosen one from your time, the prophet, just like your ancestors, Angelo Domenico, Ezio Auditore, and Altair Ibn Lahada. I just fucking butchered that. I used to be able to actually say that, but it's been a while, guys. I'm sorry. Altair Ibn Lahada. Ibn Lahada. I guess, I don't know. Anyways, and your predecessors, Connor, we're gonna call him Connor because I can't remember how to say his Indian name, and Desmond Miles, who will inevitably change the face of this world using what he learns from all of you. Angelo was my grandmaster, but I did not know he was also family. Yes, my child, but this is trivial to what I have to tell you. Then continue, I bow politely. Mercury took the staff out of the earth, and the map started to change. I saw the world, my world, destroyed by man, in a wind-swept plain. I saw people. They were broken, brief, but undismayed. We gave you Eden, but it became Hades. The world burn until nothing remained but ash. However, we created you in our image, and we created you, whatever you did, however much malignantly evil was in you, by choice, because we gave you choice to survive. After the devastation, we rebuilt the world, and it has become, after eons, the world you know and inhabit. We worked hard to ensure that such a tragedy would never again be repeated. The ground started to reshape, forming temples. Other objects appeared, like stone-carved writings and libraries full of scrolls. People advanced into making ships and cities. They enjoyed music and dancing. It was human progression. But now my people are dying, Mercury said solemnly. And time will work against us. Truth will turn into myth and legend. Raziel, through you, though you have the physical force of mere human, your will ranks with ours, and in you my words shall be preserved. I only wish I knew more and understood more. A child, more will be explained in due time. Seek out the others. Prophet, for they steer you into the right path. You must be quick, though, for time grows short. You must guard against the Borgia, and more importantly, the Templar cross. They, along with others, will try to persuade you to the path of doom. You still have not answered my question. How do you know me? There have been many auditores, but only one has been the chosen one. You may have changed your name to honor your ancestor, but to us, you are still Raziel Romano. Your real name can never be changed in time. So, who are these others, I inquire? There are some of my kind that wish to destroy humankind, and will manipulate you into doing so. What are their names? I cannot give you those. You will know soon. You must leave this world. The message is delivered. It is up to you now. I can do no more. Leave and seek the others. This is your oath to me, he says as the map fades. Then a gust of wind blows leaves and grass around him, and he vanishes. Wait, there are others. How do I get out of here? Where are the others? How do I get out? Jesus. Wait, where are the others? How do I get out of here? I yell into the void. The staff he held had rooted itself back into the ground and enveloped into a fountain. I walked over to it and filled engravings around the edge of the woody surface. Carved into its bowls were the words, "Drink and be bound to my spirit, for the message is for all to hear it. Through you, I instilled knowledge for humankind's sake. Use it wisely and change your fate." How can I trust I speak to myself? He did say there were others who are against me. I do not know if he is truly on my side. Although I was not sure about his words, I cupped my hands and dipped them into the liquid inside. When I pulled them out, I noticed the red tint to the liquid I had, at first, thought to be water. Even so, I drank the handful. Zengu. Yes. Zenge? I choked. I've been talked into drinking blood by some manifestation I did not fully comprehend. Even worse, blood that I had no idea where it came from. For some reason, though, I felt more enlightened, more peaceful, more clear-minded. I could think better, even though I had just been weighted with responsibility of saving the world from some unknown me, terrible force, and a fate similar to the one my ancestor had witnessed. Furthermore, I had felt something else change. My comprehension of words had increased. I saw a new meaning to words, as well as words I did not know before. This was a gift from the god of rhetoric. Rhetoric. Why can I not say that? Rhetoric. I just knew it. I was also given something else. Reassurance of my mission. I did not just have the Brotherhood to protect, nor just the villa. I had more than Rome to save. The fate of the world laid in my hands. Only problem now was that I had no idea how to get out of this cave. That was soon taken care of. The fountain rumbled, and then it started to rise from the ground. A column of rock lifted into the air. I quickly jumped on it and climbed on top of the fountain as it ascends through the tunnel I had fallen through. Minutes later, it peeked out into the world I knew and hid the entrance to the world I left behind. A horse awaited me. Another good fortune. I mounted the horse and set my eyes on the long journey ahead, the journey to Montergoni, where my friends and my brotherhood await my return. There was much planning to do. Again, my mother came into my mind. I had to save her soon, but not until I was ready. Mother, please forgive my delay, I whispered as I galloped onward. A couple hours later, I reached Montegroni. I looked to the distance at Villa Auditore, home of my ancestor, the fortress of the Brotherhood, part of the war to come. I gazed up to the sky, closed my eyes, cleared my mind, breathed slow and softly. Then, with a fierce face and determination, I headed toward my villa. I was ready for what I had to do. I must be ready. If I hesitate even once, Portuguese will gain the upper hand in this world. He must not reach his goal of domination, nor can I allow Templars, who now I know are essential to Portuguese power, to give him more strength. I must wipe out the Templars. Then, when Portuguese is weak, I can strike fast and hard. Till then, I must wait for my chance. My mother's life hangs in the balance. That is my focus right now. Chapter 11. Auburn Abhorrence. As I approached the gate of the villa, I saw my friends from Rome waiting outside near the stables, and my assassins, mercenaries, aligned on the walls of the ramparts. Raziel, Cassandra screams joyfully. We have been waiting for you. Depachi calls me over impatiently. Sorry, I got distracted by a glowing manifestation on the ground that told me he was Mercury. I laughed playfully. What? He asked suspiciously. Nothing, I chuckled, assuring I was jesting. While you were playing with gods, we have been waiting in the sun for you to tell these guys to let us in, Depachi says, irritably. Okay, let me get us in then. I'll walk over to the gate, and a burly mercenary appears from the other side, wielding a heavy two-handed axe. Ah, Mr. Atatore, welcome back, he speaks, friendly but stern. Leo must shine on the shadows to protect his people and send the rightful to his judgment. I speak quickly. Very well. What is our giramento? Ah, shit, why did I add this? La shaha vacuum montlag bel kalune mumakin. Ow. Fuck. The wisdom of our credo is revealed through these words. We work in the dark to serve the light. We are assassinos. I recite word for word and then pause. And what is more valuable? Choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season, I confirmed. The mood of the mercenary changed drastically as he laughed, a hearty laugh, and turned the crank, opening the gate. We can never be too safe, he motioned me in. I have some friends outside. Allow entrance to them, and then seal up the town again. If they are with you, then tell them to get in. Tell the others to follow me up to the villa. As we enter the front door of my mansion, I see Marco di Alverno, lieutenant of my army, leaning on one of the columns. Okay, why did this not continue? Okay, there we go. Marco, what are you doing here? I asked concernedly. Well, we have fortified the broken wall from attack and the one in your hiding room, but unfortunately we have had some other break-ins. Is anyone harmed? No. Some tried and failed, and others stole, but well, we're caught in time. The problem with these breaks-ins are that the thieves are nothing more than common miscreants, which means the damage to the wall is fair enough that anyone can slip through our fortifications. Yes, and our men cannot watch the areas 24/7. So these thieves know our watch times. I have sent some scouts to survey the nearby area for any gathering thieves they may have set camps. Have they found any? They have not returned, and I'm concerned that my men have been captured or killed. I cannot risk any more men to go look for them, and your assassins will not follow my orders. I see. Then let me talk to my assassins and get your men back, I say as I turn around to Depachi and the others who are waiting behind me. Oh, and Raziel, you have letters from a variety of people. The assignments are dangerous, but they are offering a lot of money. We need more than just money. I will send my assassins on the assignments, but I need someone to set up some deals with our clients. We need more men, both for defense and construction. I will see who I can get, he says doubtfully. The money that comes in can pay for some of the service. Anyway, I need you to come with Cassandra Depachi and me to save my mother from Castle Sant'Angelo. Your mother was captured? By whom? Portuguese and my sister, I say grimly. Okay, I will come with you then. Don't we need more men to bust in there? No. We need to keep it small. I've already destroyed the bridge leading into the Vatican City, so we need a small boat to sail around it. Well, I may have a friend that can help us. He smiles and walks out the door with us. The hell? Okay then. Depachi commands his troop to stay around the mansion, and then we follow Marco to a stone house, painted black with a red clay tile roof. The door had an elaborate nature design carved into it, as well as a mosaic rose window mounted above the three plain panels. Marco knocks on the door 3 times and pauses and taps 4 more times. A ringing sound can be heard inside. Seconds later, the door begins to click with sounds inside of it. Then the door unlatches and opens. Walk inside the fine wired contraptions lining the walls throughout the house, as well as the door. Books, blueprints, and prototypes are scattered all across the tables and floor of the house. The place looked like it had been ransacked and vandalized. Marco started to walk to the other room, so we followed. Marco! A young girl runs from around the corner and hugs Marco. Mette, Eva. Marco laughs and ruffles her chestnut hair. I got something to show you. Come here, she squeals, whipping her ponytails and frilly black skirt. Ponytails? That should be pigtails. My bad. And frilly black skirt all over the place. I am sorry, Inventore Poco. This is official business, he says calmly. Inventore Poco? I don't know. This is really cool, her green eyes begs. I do not have time to spare. Can you take us to one of your boats? We? I did not see the others. She glances at us and then focuses back on Marco. I may have a boat that can fit all of you. It needs to be fast, silent, and preferably small, Marco added. Well, I'll see what I can do, she says with a groan. Grazie, Eva. Marco expresses his gratitude as we follow Eva deeper into her room. Eva led us into the bathroom where she opened a closet door and closed it fast, then quickly jumped onto a black towel and leapt away. Okay. When she landed, the floor behind her slid to each side, opening up to reveal stairs. She then jumped down, grabbing onto the edge of the floor before falling the rest of the way down. We all followed her as we ventured further down into the dark basement. Eva disappeared for a few seconds, but soon afterward, lights lit up the basement, revealing not only her, but a whole assortment of nautical vessels floating in a small canal that looped around a dividing wall. You built all of these? Cassandra asks, shocked by the craftsmanship. Yes, I did, Eva smiles proudly. And how old are you? She asks suspiciously. 19. Why? These are such wonderful machines. They really are. I gaze at each one intently. We just need one, Depachi reminds us. And unfortunately, guys, that is where it ends. Through all 12 of the chapters that we had. Like I said, I wish I could have kept this going. It doesn't even have like a dramatic end, it's just left it. This kind of irritates me, guys, not to be honest. Like, I couldn't even. Yeah. Couldn't even end on like an epic note or like twist or anything. Well, I guess if it ended on a twist, that would be irritating too. Fuck. Just this as the ending of it. I do apologize if this is a little anticlimactic. But like I said, this was never finished and I could never go back to it. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and hopefully I will see you guys in some of my other videos. Peace.